Alex Smothers, the champion this afternoon in the super late models here at the Learnerville Speedway. So we've seen a lot of this joint already this afternoon. We coupled it this evening, and Moyer leads the way over Frost. 1 and 2 there by 2 car lengths down the back chute into turn number 3. Peacock running in position number 3. That's the final transfer. Tyson Pankow is in for 4, and it's basically a single file freight train, much like you would think it'd be on pavement. Eric Eichstadt running in 5. Montgomery, Cummings, and Kevin Prettyman are 8 cars that are out there on the speedway as we are going to go halfway home in heat race number 1 on this one. The turns number 3 and 4, that black and green, number 11 leading the way from Team Dirt Warrior. Kyle Moyer will lead him down in the turn number 1 and 2, the 14-2 of Taylor Frost. He's had a great season. He currently rides in position number 2 and he equally spaced 2 car lengths back to the 61. From Bullet Free Motorsports, that number 61, Josh Peacock riding in position number 3, getting a little challenge now from Tyson Pankow. Bubba got a little bit racy there for a little bit, and they'll have to get after it because that's for the transfer spot running there in 3rd and 4th respectively. So far, so good up front for the race leader, car number 11, Kyle Moyer, who is down in turns number 3 and 4, and starting to put 2 sticks over the field. 2 more trips left to go here at the 4/10 mile Learnerville Speedway. No walls. Love a track with no walls because don't let them wall ride. You got to take it out of their hands. If you want a wall to keep people out, that's where you build them. You keep them in, you keep them out. That's what walls are built for, I guess. Love this track. No walls keeps you in. As we go white flag around the speedway, Moyer going to lead over Frost in a 1 and 2, and it's been pretty equally spaced. Nobody really getting an inch in this battle there. Peacock's maintained on for 3rd, distantly back there in 4th. Will be Tyson Pankow. Looks like that's pretty much how it's going to sort out. As we conclude heat race number 1, checkered flag in the air. Moyer will take down the win. 2 for Frost, 3rd for Peacock, Pankow, Eichstadt, Alex Cummings, and Travis Montgomery. Kevin Prettyman will make up our 8-car field as Prettyman only made a lap there in heat race number 1. So I want to say once again, to all you just now tuning in, welcome to the Full Velocity Racing Network here tonight. I want to thank our great sponsors that make this evening possible for us. Got to thank the gang at Team Hard Motorsports, iRacing, iFlag.com, Voiles Trucking, J-Max Journeys. Check them out at jmaxstrong.com. Also going to thank Charlie Milner at Milner Media and Design, BladeNode.com, the South Texas Speedway, Sheffield Graphics, Trash Panda Graphics, 3D Racing, the TDR Racing League, JP Designs, the Cyber Thunder Racing League, and also iRacing Dirt Painters. None of this possible without all those great people that do this for us night after night, day after day, and we really enjoy what we do and hope you guys do too here. Like and follow if you haven't done so already here on the Full Velocity Racing Network Facebook page as we go to our lineup for heat race number 2. And on the pole is going to be the high side hammer, Henry Jones, aboard car number 25 with Matthew Everts alongside aboard car number 06. In row number 2, the number 97 is Mitchell Enos. With the number 124, the Tennessee Tumbler, Brett Rolls with us tonight on the outside of row number 2. In the 3rd row, the number 73 is Stephen Moore with the number 68 of Ragin' Ron Piles to his outside. 4th row, the number 6 of Ryan Bronson, and the number 71 of the Iceman, Dan Stifler. We'll complete our 8-car field for heat race number 2. The lights go off around the speedway, and let's see where 8 laps takes us here for heat race number 2 at the Learnerville Speedway. Got to say once again, thank you to the gang at BladeNode.com, presenting sponsors of the Dirt Warrior Racing League Sunday Shootout Series. I believe they're coming back for season number 7. I believe the flyer already came out for next season here. I'm not sure if it's posted publicly yet, but I can officially say they'll be back here, and we'll be back here live and in charge on Sunday nights with Dirt Warrior Racing League as we conclude race number season 6 here in a couple of weeks. But we go green flag racing. Off of turn number 4, Henry Jones going to lead them to green. Matt Everts on the outside. I think he may have the preferred way around as we exit turn number 2 as he gets a big run off the corner. He'll lead the way there. Jones will fall back to 2nd. We're 2 wide for 3rd. Ragin' Ron Piles at Red and Black Full Velocity Racing Network, number 68, one of our very own from the network. Ragin' Ron looks like he's going to have that car itching and burning now up to the 3rd spot. Maybe drop Brett Rolls back there to 4th as we got Mitch Enos in there screaming Stephen Moore. In the number 73, you got Dan Stifler in there, and also Ryan Bronson in the Speedway. Number 6 are 8 cars that are out here for heat race number 2 as we complete lap number 3. Good so far, so good for the race leader, Matt Everts. I thought he had a good spot up front. He will run away with it, rolls in for position 2. Then Ragin' Ron, the number 68, Back, they're doing a good job here early on at Learnerville. Now up to third. Oh, back to fourth. That's Henry Jones there, number 25 now. He's holding on to third, and Henry was really good in practice and terrific in qualifying. Set second quick time. It was actually identical time to Kyle Moyer, an 18:2:33. So Moyer and Jones had identical times here in qualifying, so great speed on that 25. Can he possibly race his way into a transfer spot out of heat race number 2? So far, so good for the 25 car leading Ron Piles there by a couple of car lengths. Stephen Moore attempting to make his way to the field as well aboard car number 73. Been a quiet couple of weeks there for the 73. A guy at the end of 2019 was really putting some good runs together. We expect nothing less of a 73 car, Stephen Moore, but we'll see what we happen here as we parade around the Learnerville Speedway, where Matt Everett is just kind of checked out from the grid here, leading Brett Rolls by almost a full second already, about 0.6 of a second last time around over the number 17. Good to see Rolls back. Well, it's been a while since we've caught up with our buddy, the Tennessee Tumbler. Good to see him out there still getting after it aboard car number 17. He rides a very consistent second. No, he was out there racing a bunch of different places here recently, so cool to reconnect with Brett here in a little while and see if we can't do so after the event as he rides at number 17 in position number 2. But Matt Everett's leading the way, and he will see the white flag around the speedway this time. One more trip around for the 06. Rolls in for 2. Everybody's been kind of glued up high. It's really tough to pass here in these cars so far. Piles is trying to chase down Henry Jones. The Hammer holds on for third, but off turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air. Give heat race number 2 to Matt Everett. Brett Rolls, Henry Jones will go to the main event. Ron Piles, Stephen Moore, Mitchell Enos, Dan Stifler, Ryan Bronson will go off into our consolation rounds. That'll follow us here because we have 3 heat races on the docket. We are 2 in the books. Let's talk about Stars Donations, gang, out there on Facebook. If you guys like what you see, love what you hear, want to see us do more of it here in the year 2020, well, way to do that, keeping our broadcast rates low, is helping us out via Stars Donations there on Facebook. Every little bit goes a long way. I know they set a humongous goal for us here for the month of February. In a short month, I believe the goal was 50,000 stars, and as we see here midway through the month, we're about 30,000 short, so any little bit goes a long way. If you guys can order to pitch in, help us out, we certainly appreciate that. We love all of you all. We try to do the best we can to interact with every one of you here every evening here live on Full Velocity. As we got heat race number 3 beginning to assemble and grid, and let's take a look-see at our starting lineup presented by Voiles Trucking. On the pole, guy who comes into the standings tonight, third of the standings, I believe, with car number 1. That'll be Alex Brewer with the number 21 alongside of the evil one, Jim Revis. In our second row, the points leader starts in car number 926. That'll be Barrett Bishop, and alongside of Barrett in the Team HRE, number 13, teammate alongside. That'll be DJ Kilinowski. Kyle Surratt brings car number 18 out from position number 5 with car number 13 of Caleb Ramsey on the outside of run number 3. And then back with us tonight, another name, Team Har out here in a big way tonight. Eric Tupper, the old Rocky Top out there aboard car number 115. Tup back with us. He will start position number 7. Top 3 go into the main. So 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 7 and 23 cars. Not a bad crowd for a Sunday night. It's been a busy day of racing everywhere. I know we were all fixated on Daytona for a little while ago. That had a great build-up display this afternoon. Unfortunately, rain postponing that event till tomorrow, so I think we're just barely past lap 20 there. But let's go under the iRaceTheGuyFlag.com. Green flag, and Alex Brewer will be the first to hit that loud pedal down to lead him at turn number 1 and 2 with Barrett Bishop already from that third starting spot. He took a gander down low in turns 1 and 2. The Milner Media and Design, number 926. Their red and black car running down low underneath Jim Revis off of turn number 4. We complete lap number 2, or lap 1, I should say, in the books. Brewer leading the way, but this race for second going really good. Bishop, Revis, you got Kilinowski in the number 13, old rockstar DJK trying to find his way into the main event here this evening as we go doubled up off turn number 2, or turn number 4, I should say. Revis going to hold on for position 2 there under Barrett Bishop. Barrett will try it again to the low side. Can't see if he can make the slider work. It's going to be tough to pass down there, but we know if anybody can do it, that 926 certainly game as he comes in tonight as our series points leader with I believe 2 races left in the season. So got championship night coming up here, I believe, next Sunday night. I'm going to confirm that in the schedule, but I believe that to be true. We'll see if we'll see Barrett Bishop in victory lane here tonight, maybe hoisting the trophy with their Oya Racing League next week, I believe, at the Lanier National Speedway. We close up shop here for season number 6. But Brewer, USA next week. So I believe there's 2 races left after the night. Then USA, no Lanier's championship night. So maybe I'm wrong on that one. Third race, 3 races, including this one tonight. So 2 more weeks after this evening. But we got a race for the lead brewing over at turn number 3 and 4. Alex Brewer has stayed up consistently with the lead. Jim Revis able to fight off Barrett Bishop, 21 car, up to the second spot. See if he can't rattle a tree of his teammate in the number 1 up ahead. Heartland Harley Davidson, sponsor number 1 there. Alex Brewer will lead the way off of turn number 2. Barrett Bishop now back to the low side of Revis down the back straightaway as we just continue to kind of play a little bit of shadow games here, a little peekaboo between the 926 and the 21 as we put 2 laps remaining up on the speedway. As laps going by, as I usually do here at Learnerville, pretty quickly. Revis to the low side of Brewer off of 2, but you can see it. You don't have all that momentum on the racetrack to use in the high side or in the middle lane or the low side. You're really going to keep it up there on the shelf. That's where Brewer has done so, as he'll take the white flag. Looks like he may be poised to take this one from green to checker. Revis going to throw one more shot at him here off of turn number 2, 2 car lengths back. Can he get the run down the back chute into turn number 3 and 4? We'll wait and see. He'll try it low. Will the run work as they carry momentum off the corner? And they're going to go up short. Alex Brewer will take the win in heat race number 3. Revis will grab second. Bishop gets third. DJ Kilinowski, Caleb Ramsey, Kyle Surratt, Eric Tupper will go off into our consolation rounds, I believe, that should be following us here in just a couple of moments as we go to the C main or it's B mains here, so we'll call it C main or B main number 1, however you like it. That's what we'll do. I believe we're taking 7 cars in the main event. And Jack, what did you know, Jack? How many we got in the race? 7. They're all racing.
So everybody's going in.
Everybody's going in. So little what I call wasted motion here with a couple B mains to let them see if they can't gain track position and see if we have to use a racetrack.
Battling for starting positions.
Battling for starting position. Okay. They started 28th last night. Did okay. Let's go with it. On the pole with car number 91 to be Tyson Pankow. With the number 13 of DJ Kilinowski to his outside. In number 2, the 73 of Stephen Moore. The 631 of Alex Cummings. Kyle Surratt, the number 18. Strange to see him in the back of a B main, but Kyle will be back there with the number 71 of Dan Stifler. And Kevin Prettyman's number 88 will be our 7 cars. The B mains are going to be 10 laps around and magic number of 7. All lucky 7 will be into the main event, so nobody is going to go home. We are doling out participation trophies tonight on the Full Velocity Racing Network. And see, there's some very active participation over here in the chat as well as we got B-Mains out there. Thank you to Jeff Brown for the stars as always. Tyson Pankow throwing some stars. Trying to get back here and catch up is tough to just do by myself. Marcus Brown is out there. What's up, Mr. Bullshit Brown? Good to see you, buddy. I'll throw it out there. Facebook likes, come get me. It's okay. Also, got the Colonel, John Monkern, with some stars. So thank you guys. Appreciate that a lot. Even if we don't hit our goal, they certainly mean a bunch to us that you guys reach out and support us the way you do. And it's because of you guys that we come out here and do what we do. We really do enjoy it as we are all gridded up, doubled up, and let's go get it for 10 laps around here, the 4/10 mile Learnerville Speedway, where immigration officers will have a field day because there is no walls. They can all run in, they can all run out. Why the heck not? Let's go to the green flag. Tyson Pankow will lead them down. In turn number 1 and 2, Rockstar DJ K Kilinowski's number 13. He'll shoot up the outside lane, and I think that's the place to be here at this racetrack. We'll see if he can't carry Bubba off turn number 4. Still use it all up and almost a little skeet with the wall there off the 4th turn. Kilinowski up to the race lead. Pankow back for 2. We're doubled up for 3rd. So we got Alex Cummings to the inside of Stephen Moore. Kyle Surratt on the outside looking in that black and red number 18 as well as we exit turn number 4. And I'm not sure how you guys feel. I want to ask you guys what you think of these B mains. You guys, are you a fan of a B main, even if you know everybody's kind of racing their way in it? They feel redundant to me. I don't lie. I keep you guys honest with my audience out there. I kind of give it to you semi-unfiltered. I'm going to be very real and authentic with you how I feel because that's what we do. I think that's how we've earned our reputation, our audience. So you guys tell me how you feel about these consolation races, where they all transfer in. I feel personally they're wasted motions, but they tell me it's for starting position, so I guess what do I know? I'm just an announcer. That's what I do, I guess, out here on the network. But we go halfway home here in B main number 1. DJ Kilinowski leading the way, half a second back. You find the 91 of Tyson Pankow. Stephen Moore, now Alex Cummings running in the 4th spot, and him and Kyle Surratt. That's probably the best race on the Speedway right now, 18 versus 631. Now Surratt has made his way around the number 631, so what I thought was hoping to be a battle there, some kind of excitement, this kind of goes to a crawl as now the 18 car up to the 4th spot. Cummings back to position 5, and all chasing our race leader off to number 4. And then, of course, there's DJ Kilinowski, who was just opening up the advantage there, was 7/10 last time around. It's now about up to 8/10, so DJ definitely outpacing Tyson Pankow, Moore, and Surratt running nose to tail. Cummings behind them. Little ways back till we find Dan Stifler and Kevin Prettyman, the 88 car from RJM Motorsports, really struggling out there tonight. So hopefully Kevin can't get that thing sorted out here, maybe work it out and have a better showing in the A main, but he's been off the pace all evening long. I know how you feel, dude. I usually am off the pace in about everything I do as well, so we'll root for the 88 car. Kevin's a pretty good guy as well, so don't like see anybody struggling, having an off night, but we have 2 laps remaining in B main number 1. And it's just a coronation lap, if you will, for Mr. Kilinowski, because he is just laying it to him here in this B main as he's got a full second lead over the 91 of Pankow. Moore a distant back in 3rd. Behind him, Kyle Surratt. Can Kyle maybe come on, Kyle, make a race out of this. Give me something interesting to talk about. Oh, he'll stay in the high lane there through 1 and 2. Tough place to pass. It really, really is as we are down the back chute. Final time in B main number 1 into 3 and 4. Let's put the checkers over the field, and let's put DJ Kilinowski in the, the last chance winner circle. It feels like he's like a unicycle or something. This is kind of a mini version. Kilinowski, Pankow, Moore, Surratt, Cummings, Stifler, Prettyman will round out the 7 cars for B main number 1 as we shift gears toward B main number 2. And let me monitor some chat some more because so we do. Did Jeff throw more stars? He certainly did. Jeff, you're the man. Travis Montgomery throwing some stars. That Chipperdoodle, great name. Thanks for tuning in. Drew's out there. Drew, thank you. Susan saying hello. Great to see everybody out there interacting and engaging. That's what we love here about the Full Velocity Racing Network is why we ask those stars, because it keeps us engaged with you guys, see what's going on, where the conversation will go, and we are live with a Facebook Live exclusive with Dirt Warrior Racing League tonight here. Aaron Learnerville is my partner in crime, Mr. Too Tall Todd Stanton. He is in the Tulsa Expo Center, the Chili Bowl, the Indoor Nationals going on over at Dirt Series. They'll come on the air about 8:20 Eastern Time. Pro Late Model is going to be the flavor tonight inside the Chili Bowl, the 210 Smile. So we'll hopefully make it to Tulsa here just a little bit after we're done here in Learnerville as we take B main number 2 onto the racetrack. And let's take a look at our Voiles Trucking starting lineup on the pole with the number 68, Ragin' Ron Piles, with the number 12 of Eric Eichstadt on the front row. In row number 2, Caleb Ramsey's number 13, Mitchell Enos in the number 97. Travis Montgomery's 45, flanked by the 115 of Eric Tupper. And Ryan Bronson starts in lucky position number 7 because we're racing with 7. They all race in the main event. Let's hand out more participation trophies. Who likes the trophy? Anybody out there? You got that feeling? I see Facebook Live is engaging. How do we feel about participation trophies? We good? Want to give them a ribbon, a piece of paper, something?
No.
Help me out here. Nothing. That's right, Jack. You get a whole lot of nothing and you like it, but we get concy rounds anyways. Makes you feel good about yourself. You won something. Maybe I could do this against myself sometimes. We come off turn number 4. We go under the iRacingIFlag.com green flag. Ragin' Ron Piles taking a break from his duties behind the microphone, which is going to be pretty slim pickings for him the next couple of weeks. I'll tell you what, he'll lead the way over Eric Eichstadt off the backstretch into turn number 3 and 4. Caleb Ramsey's number 13. He will ride in position number 3. Was somebody warping out over there? It was just me going kind of crazy. Probably just me. Thought I saw somebody going off track off the 4th turn. Probably a little bit nuts. That was certainly wouldn't be a shock to me at all. That's Mitchell Enos, the 097. New paint scheme for Mitch. Good to see Mitch back with us here at DWRL. He runs 3rd. He's looking for room under Eichstadt off of turn number 4. And they're doubled up back here for even 5th on back. Caleb Ramsey's number 13 to the low side of Enos. You look right behind them. You find Eric Tupper's number 115 there. Ryan Bronson a little bit off tonight in the number 6, but hopefully he'll get together. Montgomery's back there in the 45, and all chasing Ragin' Ron, who's led us here through the first 3+ laps as we exit turn number 2, leading by about 2 car lengths over the 12th car, the Voodoo Child. Eric Eichstadt in that second spot. Mitch Enos riding in the third spot, and good to see Mitch doing well and running well. And congratulate, I believe Mitch has also joined the ownership over here at Dirt Warrior Racing League here recently as well. So that's cool to hear. See one of the owners out there mixing it up, running in third. Did we see something going on back there, Jack? Tupper went over the wall. Went off the hill. There's no wall there, Tup. You need to stay on the track. You mess it up, you're going to go off the rails, and Eric Tupper certainly did, having a struggle of it. And Tupper's a good driver. He'll figure it out. Been a little while since we've covered Tupper. Wonder he's been up to as well as disconnected with those guys. Have been so busy. Have to reconnect with our buddies, some Team Har. As of course we got Ron out there leading the way over Eric Eichstadt, Mitch Enos. That's our top 3. We got 6 laps complete. 4 laps remaining in B main number 2. Just kind of see if anybody's responded to me out there in the chat. Give them some dog turns from Drew Barkus. Drew, I agree. That's how I feel about consolation rounds where everybody gets a trophy in races. I mean, do you reward that? I never got rewarded for losing stuff. I was always the first loser if I didn't make it. But something happened to Raging Ron. Did he go off the track, Jack? He sure did. We lost Raging Ron on the lead, so yeah, that's put Eric Eichstadt now up to the race lead. And as we get word, he's going to get 1 to go. White flag will come out around this 4/10 mile Learnerville Speedway. Eric Eichstadt's down at turn number 3 and 4. We don't give Eric participation trophies. We just call him a winner. Eric's always a winner here at DWRL at BladeNo.com. Number 12, Eichstadt wraps Colored Machine, works its way down the back chute and into the third turn here in Learnerville, Pennsylvania. Straddling the top lane like a pro. Into 3 and 4, the checkered in the air. Give BladeNo.com's number 12, Eric Eichstadt, the win of the B main. Mitchell Enos going to grab 2. Ryan Bronson comes from 7th to 3rd. Ron Piles for 4th. Travis Montgomery, Eric Tupper, and Caleb Ramsey. Looks like had an off-track excursion as well there. So they're all going to make the main event. There's no drama there, so we'll let you enjoy as we got 2 minutes. 2-minute warning before a 60-lap main event. We'll let Jack play with the cameras. We'll take you a little bit on board there. Sheffield Graphics on board. Enjoy the warm-up. I'm going to refresh for some fluids. We'll come back here live and give you a 60-lap main event here at the Learnerville Speedway. All right, back here live inside the Learnerville Speedway 60-lap main event here for the BladeNode.com DWRL Sunday Shootout. Let's take a look here at our 23-car field. Our Voiles Trucking starting lineup has car number 11 of Kyle Moyer taking us from pole position with car number 06 alongside of Matthew Everett. In row number 2, the number 1 of Alex Brewer. The 14-2 of Taylor Frost on the outside of the second row. Brett Rolls will start with car number 17. He starts 5th with the 21 of Jim Revis to his outside. 4th row, the number 61 is Josh Peacock with Henry Jones alongside in car number 25. Team HRE will make up row number 5, the 926 of Barrett Bishop with the number 13 of DJ Kilinowski. Eric Eichstadt, our B main winner, he will start position number 11 with Tyson Pankow with car number 91 starting off 12th. Mitchell Enos and Stephen Moore make up row number 7 with Ryan Bronson as number 6 and Kyle Surratt's number 18. Making up row number 8. Rage and Ron Piles, number 68, and Alex Cummings make up row number 9 with Daniel Stifler, number 71, and Eric Tuppers, number 115, will make up our top 20. 21st starter will be, I believe, Travis Montgomery, Kevin Prettyman, and Caleb Ramsey. Got 23 drivers out there at the ready. First time out for the Dirt Warrior Racing League to the Learnerville Speedway. We'll see how we rock and roll, see how this track fares. We did see it was really tough to pass here early on in the heat racing through practice, through qualifying, through the consi. So we're going to hope for a little bit better with that as we'll root them all on. No track, we really can't control the track sometimes. As welcome into what's going on here. Lost everything here for a second. There we go. Everybody comes back on my screen. Think I'm having some issues over here. So hopefully we don't lose the way because, as our buddy Sam Perry said last night, take it away, Jack. I'm not sure Jack will take you. But let's go under the iRacingIFlag.com green flag. Kyle Moyer will lead the way off of turn number 4. He will be the first to turn number 1 and 2. Matt Everett will fall in that second spot, and he will look to the low side for the race lead. Almost a little check up there into the left rear. May bring Alex Brewer into the fight in the number 1. Taylor Frost on the 14-2, and we're 3 wide behind them for the 5th spot. So we'll scroll back there really quickly. Find the likes of Jim Revis and Josh Peacock, Henry Jones. Brett Rolls back there. You know, guys like Barrett Bishop, DJ Kilinowski, they're not going to be content riding in the back part of the top 10. They will mix it up, but we still are early on here. A long race, 60 laps around. We'll put 2 laps complete as we chase car number 11, Kyle Moyer, into the east end of the speedway. Turns number 1 and 2. Everett's running the outside. Taylor Frost beginning to run down the back of the Brewer, number 1, as we head at turn number 3. Revis now as the top 5 cars have kind of broken away from the rest. Henry Jones sitting now back in the 6th spot. What in the world? Where did Josh Peacock go? He's fallen back to about the 10th spot. He had a hiccup there through turns 1 and 2. Let Rolls get around him. Bishop's around him. The 61 car of Peacock down back to 9th. Tyson Pankow has made his way to the top 10, but all chasing that Team Dirt Warrior car number 11. Kyle Moyer leading the way, waiting for that day that Kyle graces us in victory lane once again. Matt Everett has been really good this season as well, and also Alex Brewer has been strong all year long in that Heartland Harley-Davidson car number 1. He rides 3rd over into turns number 3 and 4. Everybody kind of looks like all single file. Is see anybody out there racing too wide, Jack? I'm not seeing anything going on. Everybody's stuck kind of up high. Intervals looks like the only race I'm seeing going on back there maybe for the likes of around Peacock and Henry Jones for 8th. Let's take a quick peek back there as they were both 3.2 seconds behind, and it looks like Josh may have made the pass around Henry, and I think he also may have brought Pankow with him with the number 91 car. So Henry Jones falling back through now to the 10th spot. You look around him, we got Mitch Enos in the 97. He's worked his way from 13th up to 10th as covers and goers early. Moyer leading the way. Everett, Brewer, Taylor Frost, Jim Revis in the top 5. Brett Rolls, good run for the 17 as we haven't seen Rolls in a while, running in position 6 as it's still early on. 7 laps now complete here. The Learnerville Speedway is that. I wish I had a partner to kind of go back and forth with, either Todd or Ron or, you know, whoever else would be out there to come over here and want to talk. Even Charlie Milner, our buddy Tubbs, who was with us a couple weeks ago with the BladeNode 200 race at Richmond. He did a fine job with us up here in the booth as well. So I guess, as my wife would say, you spend an awful lot of time talking to yourself and nobody listens. And that's even off the area at full velocity. That happens to be quite a bit as we are in turns 3 and 4. Nothing kind of interesting happening here. Well, maybe a little bit. Everett's kind of washed up. Alex Brewer took a look-see off the 4th turn. Come on, Alex. We call you the bulldozer. You make things exciting, dude. Let's get this thing racing. Is anybody going to go down low and find any magic here? Are we going to sit here and straddle the lip up high? It is really dark in the top lane, and it looks like it's going to be certainly tough to pass here tonight as things is kind of not even a slinky. It's just kind of all evenly spaced. A car length, the 2 car lengths apart. Moyer leading Everett, Brewer, Frost, Revis running in 5th, Rolls, Pankow in 7th. Tyson, the biggest jump so far from 12th up to 7th. 8th, we find Josh Peacock, Henry Jones. Mitch Enos is running 10th. You look outside the top 10, you find names like Eric Eichstadt. Kyle Surratt has moved his way up to 12th. Now Stephen Moore around him is those two are back there racing. Somebody went off track a little bit. I believe the 18 may have got a little bit tightly loose there off the corner, so he lost a spot. Racing going on a little bit further back in the field between Stifler and Ron Piles. That's back there for about 14th and 15th. So I am searching. I am looking everywhere, looking for any kind of story to break because it is all quiet up front. Matt Everett and Kyle Moyer running away. Moyer leading Everett. Brewer in for 3rd. Taylor Frost, Jim Revis. That's just they're running the train here. 1/4 of the way home. 15 laps in, 45 laps to go. Just let it ride. I'm not sure how much more I can call this. I feel like I'm doing a super speedway race by myself here, all riding up high, nobody able to pass. Now Brewer's going to try. Hey, Alex Brewer, that a boy. Somebody give him a kudos. Make this race semi-interesting. He'll look to the low side through turns number 3 and 4. Evans just keeps ripping that lip up high, letting it work, and we'll see if he'll let it eat because he's got a good run on the 11 of Moyer. Matt Evans will take a look down low. We'll race for the lead down the back chute. Can Matt Evans make it happen down the low side as Moyer's car may be starting to fade just a tatter? Matt got a really good run as they are door-to-door off turn number 4 for the race lead. And I think they gave that lap to Moyer. Timing is scoring a little bit goofy there as Matt now way up the speedway off of turn number 2. Only maybe trying to work it up and get a run, but Kyle now going to reassert himself as our race leader. Dominant is that number 11 car. Everett still back there in the 2nd spot. Brewer, Frost, Revis. That's how our top 5 running. 6th. We are now going to change for 5th as Revis washed up the racetrack. Brett Rolls now with number 17. Moved the Tennessee Tumbler into the top 5. Mr. Rolls beginning to move his way forward around Revis and now taking the battle to possibly the 14-2 of Taylor Frost up ahead as here comes Revis now back to the top lane. So we got some racing going on. Yay, that's what we're doing out here. We're racing. We're not pacing. We're racing as Revis now side by side with Tyson Pankow for position 7 over turn number 3 and 4. Revis up high, the Evil One Graphics, number 21. Down low, we find Tyson Pankow, the X91 team. Car number 91 as we have a caution flag on the speedway. Yellow, yellow, yellow as we eclipse snap number 20. Hard Ass Racing brings us Team Hard Motorsports yellow flag number 1 of the evening. And it will put Jack to work with a full velocity instant replay brought to you by J-Max Journeys, jmaxstrong.com. And I think he found the number 13 of Caleb Ramsey had a little off-track excursion. Don't tell me that was all. He didn't spin around, did he? He got loose. Little ball bouncing there. He gets into Tupper, gets into DJ, and then comes to a stop. See, off the racetrack, Caleb Ramsey, yellow flag on the speedway. Can't really have a pack of cars racing around when a car stopped like that, so that'll be yellow flag number 1 tonight. We are past lap number 20, and I would think around me that it's, I don't know, was it wrestling night in my household, I guess, is try to keep these guys at bay. Is we got Jeff out there saying, hey, no, hey, Jeff, that one don't get a hey. He bounced off a car. That wasn't a selfie. We gave him a bunch of selfie sticks today. Buddy Bishop out there. Buddy, hope all is well. Kyle O'Danick, I'm just here for Phil. Well, that makes me feel good, dude. Well, we'll have to get together one of these days, Mr. Kyle. You're not too terribly far from me down little drive down 395. We can make that happen one day, and if we can't work ourselves the other. Just here for Phil. That makes me feel good. Hi, Jack. What's up?
Hey!
No hay. That was not a hay. We're not going to give that one to just anything. I know we're loving that one. I guess I found my niche, my phrase, my whatever. Let's put it on a T-shirt, sell the crap out of it. Let's do it. Well, if Todd can hear me, he's getting ready to go live there at the Chili Bowl here within minutes as well. But yeah, I know we get the who's it going to be out there. That's been our coin phrase that Todd's given us for a while. Now I've got the selfie stick with the word hay. And I'm not sure how we feel about it. Very flamboyant type of hay. I know Jeff Brown's a fan, and Jeff's out there letting it. Jack's letting it fly. But we're doubled up. It's going to be Kyle Moyer and Alex Brewer going to be on the front row. Matt Everts and Taylor Frost will make up run number 2 as we return under the iRacingIFlag.com green flag. 25 laps of 60 complete. And Moyer going to lead the way off turn number 2. Let's see if Alex Brewer, with the help of the outside lane, can't make something happen. They'll go single file there off of turn number 2. Everts in for third. Let's race for fourth. That's where we find the 14-2 of Taylor Frost and Tennessee tumbler Brett Rolls. Rolls at number 17. God, a guy that's close to PA there up in the outskirts of Buffalo, New York. Rolls up there in the Northeast. He knows Learnerville well. Maybe somebody give him a big block modified. Well, too bad he don't get that in iRacing. He stays in the street stock tonight. Is a 17 down to the low side of Everett off turn number 4. Good race going on for that third spot between Rolls and Mr. Everett as we go door to door off turn number 2. 06 finding the outside lane. The 17 car kind of stuck down to the bottom, so we'll see if he can't keep making it work. If it's going to come in, you got to have a car down there to work it in, and that's what Rolls is doing. Did a good job of it so far, and they continue to be door to door for third now off turn number 4, and quickly approaching halfway. As next time by, we will put 29 laps to completion. 60-lap main event here. Kyle Moyer has led the whole way, but now a new contender behind him with car number 1 of Alex Brewer in tow. We find the 06 back in third. Rolls now back and forth. Taylor Frost in the 14-2. He runs in the top 5. Jim Revis, Josh Peacock, Tyson Pankow. Mitch Eno's having a good night. Mitch up to 9th. Eric Eichstadt back there. He rounds out our current top 10. At the halfway point is we let it work off to number 3 and 4. We're just waiting to see if more breaks or it's more good racing maybe starts to happen as I find we had a little race going back here between Pankow and Enos. I guess a little bit of a race. That's back for the A spots. We'll take a look there, or maybe not. As who is that blinking off the screen? Tyson Pankow. I can't get in that car. He's way gone. So we maybe have some issues with the aliens. Somebody help Bubba out as he lost a couple of spots now as if he may be completely gone. Oh, we had a lead change. Oh, well, we missed a lead change. Imagine that. Phil not paying attention. Alex Brewer around Kyle Moyer. He's pulled out the 0.3 of a second lead. Did you catch that pass, Jack? You didn't see either. He got around him somehow, and he's motoring away. Moyer's stuck down low. Matt Everett's down to the outside. It's Moyer's car just starting to drift. Brewer now out to the lead, and he's starting to pull away as we are past halfway. 33 laps now going up to the scoreboard. Can Alex Brewer drive away as he has been very strong in season number 6? One of our contenders, the champion, is also Jim Revis in there, but our points leader entering tonight was car number 926 of Barrett Bishop, and as we rebound where the points leader sits on a fairly quiet night, Barrett back in position number 14, so having an off night, so maybe a big points gain for Alex Brewer here that may be happening at the Learnerville Speedway. As it looks like, I believe Tyson Pankow finally gave up the ghost and fell completely out. I was in the car. It wasn't a good experience. So I hope the aliens are taking care of him. We go 3 wide for second. As look at the run the number 17 of Brett Rolls is having. Down to the low side, he is under Everett. Was there under Moyer off turn number 4. As now they go back to the single file racing. But I'm telling you, they were 3 wide off of 4 there for a second. I'm sure you all saw it. I know I certainly did. But now Moyer continuing to hold on there. But where's the leader? Mr. Brewer, he's pulled the whole straightaway on these guys. So that number 1 car is definitely fast. He likes these racetracks the way they've fallen into. And Alex Brewer leading away. Everett is trying to hold on for third over Brett Rolls. Rolls, where did he disappear to? He just fall back behind him. Yeah, it's tough to pass down low. We find Revis now back in the 5th spot. Taylor Frost has faded back to 6th. Josh Peacock up to 7th. Kyle Surratt, Eric Eichstadt, Stephen Moore now making an appearance on the top 10 aboard car number 73. So starting to creep his way forward as we got some comers and goers. We see some cars start to make a mistake. We got Brewer now out there to the lead. It's a 1.5 second advantage. So as this thing maybe potentially has a green flag feel to it next time around, we'll be 2/3 the way home as we'll put lap number 40 up onto the scoreboard as Brewer Brewer leading the way over Everett. I'm waiting for Everett and Moyer. They continue to race out. I think Everett's now may have taken over the second spot by his lonesome as they continue to keep battling. Matt's way up high. He is looking for another groove on the high lane. Moyer's still stuck down low. And they go wheel to wheel as clean as a whistle. It's been a good, really good race. And now a yellow flag. Yellow, yellow, yellow on lap number 41. Our second T-Bar Motorsports yellow flag of the evening. We'll see what happens here. We'll see if we can get a J-Max Strong, J-Max Journeys Full Velocity Instant Replay. I believe we find Ryan Bronson involved in something. Uh-oh. Up. Hit the wall. And then he spun around. Now, Jack, I'm going to let you make the ruling on that. Is that's not a full selfie spin, is it? Could technically be. Okay, I like you. It's half a hay. We gave a lesser hay earlier today, but, you know, Bronson, hey, you went around all by yourself, dude, but you hit the wall. Further evidence, even with one straightaway of a wall, the wall will work and will keep you where you are supposed to be. We're on a yellow flag now, 41 laps in at the Learnerville Speedway. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. I guess I'm enjoying a lot here tonight. So I don't know if anybody can hear the mayhem of what's going on behind me, but it's really kind of taking my attention off what's going on. Ben Glass out there in chat.
Are they wrestling behind you?
They are definitely wrestling behind me. You know what happened, Jack? They were watching, you know, some kind of wrestling show that was on some network tonight. I'm not going to say names or give it away, but the Wi-Fi in the house went to a stall. And if I was to help them and help me reset a Wi-Fi, well, you guys would lose me for a couple of minutes. And we can't have that happen here, calling a show as two of us. So at the time being, yeah, it's officially WrestleMania behind me. I can't help that. So if you guys are... There's no chairs, thankfully. No chairs. No kendos. No, it's just straight up wrestling. And
Not jumping off the couch with the elbow?
no, we can't. We can confirm there is some couch jumping going on. So that is definitely happening. It's loud. It's rambunctious. I'm beginning to wonder if a weapon just came in. Thanks, Jackie. This stimulated a beast back here. But Ben Glass, thank you for tuning in, dude. Ryan Brown out there as well. Daniel Harvey out there in the Facebook live chat. Good to see you guys out there engaging, interacting with us as we do the best we can to keep up. Let's go back under the green flag now. 45 laps in of 60 here at the Learnerville Speedway. Alex Brewer going to take Kyle Moyer, Matt Everett, Brett Rolls, and Taylor Frost back with a ride. Rolls is off the track. Rolls has probably found something over there he may have liked, but it's not racing. Did he get that thing back on the... Yeah, he did. He kept it rolling. Didn't lose control of the race car completely, but did lose a lot of spots. Where did Brett fall all the way back to? They've gone all the way back outside the top 10. Yeah, he fell all the way back to about 19th. So the Tennessee tumbler, Brett Rolls, didn't tumble. Well, he tumbled down through the standings for sure. 17th for 17. So 17 for 17. Hey, that's his quarterback's number 2. He's a Bills fan. We know who 17 is. The guy who made my Cowboys look silly on Thanksgiving, but we're not so salty about that at all. We'll go back to racing. That's what we're paid to do out here tonight. Is we got Alex Brewer, Kyle Moyer beginning to run away from third place. Matthew Everett, Taylor Frost, Jim Revis, Kyle Surratt back there. Barrett Bishop has found himself in the top 10. Josh Peacock now up to 5th. And he has got around the likes of a 21 of Revis. So I think Revis may have lost himself some ground on the low side. Peacock up high. Can the number 61, maybe like a speeding bullet, put his way up to the top 5, maybe potentially in the podium, as he's got Taylor Frost in the 14-2 ahead. Matt Everett's up ahead of him, running in 3rd. Kyle Moyer, he currently runs in second, but he is the best challenger we have to our race leader, Alex Brewer, who was opening up that advantage last time around, and it was 0.2 of a second. Now it's up over 0.5, 0.576. Brewer's car is just quick. There is no other way to put it here. It is the fastest driver, fastest car at the Learnerville Speedway. Car number 1, Alex Brewer. It's running down now under 10 laps to go, 51 laps complete. Moyer, Everett, Frost, Peacock back there. Look behind Peacock and you find the points leader. We thought may be a big loss tonight for car number 926, Barrett Bishop. Well, Barrett now currently runs in the 6th spot, and he trails Peacock, which may not be a bad place to lie, because a 61 car usually means two things: success or a big late race step on it and just throw it away. We're going to hope Josh don't do the step on it and throw it away here tonight. We'll root him on as he'll lead the way over Bishop. They're running for 5th and 6th down the back chute. Now Barrett going to take a peek to the low side. So maybe Barrett with the top 5 as he rim rides it down low, sticks that right rear tire way out in the air, rolls it off turn number 4, and going to try to take it to his buddy Peacock there off turn number 2 as they stay dead even off the corner. But you see the outside lane, it just prevails here at the Learnerville Speedway. Not exactly sure why it's so dominant, but it certainly is here this evening. And that has been where these cars have kind of been just glued to all evening long. And that's where Alex Brewer has certainly made time now, out to an 0.8 of a second lead over Matt Everett. Matt's doing a really good job, but he runs second. Moyer now back to third. Ross running in fourth, trying to do all he can to maybe chase himself down in top 3. He is third. Moyer slipped up to the low side. Taylor Frost, it's really dusty out there tonight. The big dust cloud around this joint track is really dry now. Taylor Frost looking for a podium. That's a guy I've been rooting for to get the podium in the last couple of weeks. Taylor Frost up the third. Moyer now Josh Peacock to the outside. Peacock find way around and may put himself up the 4th as Moyer slams the door shut off the 4th turn. And I guess as a corner you can slam a door. It's on the high lane off of 4 because that wall will creep up on you. It'll bite. It'll bite hard, too. We had a late race yellow as we're down to the closing laps now. 57 on the board, so this may set up for a little bit of overtime here to settle this one this evening as we slow it down for the 3rd time. Hard Ass Racing, Hard Ass Motorsports, yellow flag number 3, and I believe the replay is going to show us Stephen Moore. For the number 73, screaming Stephen Moore, and he may be screaming right now. What happened to number 73? All right, he's on the outside. Rim right of the berm. Off the berm. Gone. That's a selfie. That's a straight-up selfie. He didn't hit the wall of a spin. He just lost the car. So let's pull it out. Let's give Stephen Moore the selfie stick here for full velocity. Everybody say Stephen Moore. Hey. It's the full velocity selfie stick here. You guys can judge that one. My children sitting behind me, licking windows, waiting for their precious Wi-Fi to come back. They've given some innuendos about me on that. Hey, but you know what, guys? Yeah. I'm going to sell a T-shirt, and you're not. Let's just go with that. As we'll throw it down here. So let's recap here. Alex Brewer going to lead over Matt Everett, Kyle Moyer, Taylor Frost, and Josh Peacock going to be your current top 5. Barrett Bishop in for 6 with Kyle Surratt, Jim Revis, Eric Eichstadt. Alex Cummings rounding out our top 10 with Ron Piles, DJ Kilinowski, Daniel Stifler, Mitch Enos, Eric Tupper in the top 15. Also on the lead lap, we find Henry Jones, Caleb Ramsey, Kevin Prettyman, and Ryan Bronson. No, Ryan Bronson 1 lap down. I believe he may be getting waved around. Back to the lead lap. Looks like Brett Rolls is done for the night, as is Stephen Moore. I think Travis Montgomery's out there. Tyson Pankow was abducted by the aliens a little while ago, so we're going to hope Bubba's okay. Looks like we definitely a green-white checker to settle it here tonight. We will make 3 attempts at it if we need to, but we're going to hope to not need all 3. But who is going to be in the proverbial catbird seat here? Alex Brewer with the inside lane. Matt Everett is going to start along to his outside. That's where it's been. Control car is Brewer. He hits the loud pedal first as we go back under the green flag. A green-white checker to settle it this evening here at the Learnerville Speedway as Brewer will carry the advantage off turn number 2. Taylor Frost on the inside. He's around Moyer. He's going to try to pick up a spot on Everett down for turn number 3. Matt's got the outside lane. That's the place to be as we are going to see the white flag. One more trip around the Speedway. Can Alex Brewer pick up another win here in the Sunday Shootout? He is about 0.3 of a mile from doing so. He leads off of turn number 2 over Matt Everett. The race is back here for third with Kyle Moyer and Taylor Frost into the west end for the final time. The checkers of the air. Brewer is low. Everett's up high. Alex Brewer going to pick up the win tonight here in Learnerville over Mr. Everett. Kyle Moyer going to hold on for third over Taylor Frost. Barrett Bishop going to be scored over the top 5. Surratt for 6th. Josh Peacock 7th. Eric Eichstadt 8th. Jim Brevis 9th. And Alex Cummings will make up the top 10 on a dusty night here at the Learnerville Speedway. We're going to shift gears into the post-race show presented by BladeNode.com. We're going to head over to Discord. We'll hope you'll head there with us live on your source for esports racing. All right, back here live on the post-race show on the Full Velocity Racing Network, presented by BladeNode.com. It is simple web solutions powered by nerds. You web host, VPS server, or go big time with a dedicated server. Head over down to BladeNode.com. Use promo code BLADE10. Get 10% off your first monthly subscription over there. Once again, BladeNode.com. They sponsor the Sunday Shootout here at the Dirt Warrior Racing League. Alex Brewer, tonight's big winner over Matt Everett. And our third place finisher, car number 11, Kyle Moyer. Kyle, a really fast car you had here tonight. Set quick time in qualifying. Led a lot of laps early. But, man, this place track was certainly tough tonight. Really dusty for us. But I'll tell you what, it was really topside dominant. Really tough to pass. Tell us about your evening.
Very tough to pass. The car went away. I was good for, 20, 30 laps. And Alex had the better car. I mean, Matt had a good car too as well. I mean, it was just slick and car went away. And I was just trying to hang on.
I'll tell you what, it's got to be a helpless feeling for you guys as well. You know, you Brewer go past you. You and Matt having a good race. The racer's mentality is you throw it down low, try to make something happen. On a racetrack like this where just the low side's not there, so difficult. I give you guys kudos trying to make the race exciting because you're really locked in a box there. But we don't know better to sit there riding line. We're dirt guys.
No, you got to try different things. I mean, I was line searching there, but I mean, the track went down low for a minute, but I mean, it went right back up to start going back up the top. It never came, and that never was on the bottom in 3 and 4. I don't feel it was always top dominant, but it is what it is. Alex got the win, and congratulations to him.
Absolutely right. Well, congratulations to you as well. Had a really good night. Terrific qualifying run. Put you top of the board. A third place run. Getting these good finishes, Kyle. This win is coming, man. So you're going to be all warmed up and rehearsed by the time we get there, bud. Let me give you the mic one more time. Give your teammates and sponsors a big shout.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks to Team Dirt Warrior. Congratulations to Alex. Good run, Matt, too, by the way. Thank you guys for broadcasting, and thanks to DWRL for putting this on. And that's all I have.
Oh, there you go. You're an owner over here now. You got another way of the land, Kyle. Terrific job as always, brother. That win's coming.
Thanks, man. We'll see you.
All right. Kyle Moyer, tonight's third place finisher with car number 11. We'll let him go, and we'll take a little walk up here and see if we can't catch up with the 06 of Matt Everett. Hey, these guys get smart. They just move themselves around when they're done talking. That makes it really good for us. What did I do? We need Everett's down here. Wrong channel. Oh, he's in here. There we go. I screwed my own button up. Matt Everett, our second place finisher here tonight at the Learnerville Speedway. Really tough night to pass there, Matt. You started the outside pole. Yeah, last restart you were in the outside lane. I thought that may be the place to be, but was that all about control car and who has control to hit that pedal first with Brewer have the inside lane?
Yeah, I was kind of not hoping for that yellow flag because I was kind of running him down before that. But then the yellow came out, and I knew he was running low in 1 and 2 there, and I knew I could get a run off of 2 coming out. But on the last lap there, I had a run, but then he came up, so I figured I better check up before I wreck both of us.
Yeah, it was probably the right thing to do, but I'm sure when that top side came open, I was seeing guys make passes there all night long. When somebody put their car to the bottom or washed up even a groove higher there and almost straddled that berm, when the line was there tonight, I guess it was at the pace where you had to take it because there was really no other groove down there at all to go to.
No, not really. And I'm not that good at the bottom here. I've learned to run the top and be consistent and not go over the cushion. But a couple times my right rear went over corner 4 coming out, but it slowed me down a little bit, but not too much.
I'll tell you what, for a heavy race car like your street stocks are, low powered, you guys do put on one hell of a show here, Matt. Terrific job on a second place run. Let me give you the mic one more time to give your team and sponsors a thank you.
I'd like to thank my team, Twisted Motorsports, you guys for broadcasting, DWRL for hosting the league, and D&B Lawn Care, Balducci Trucking, Wicked Cushion, Monsters of Dirt, Jay-Z Photography. I'm sure there's a couple other that I'm missing, but
sticky notes, Matt. We got to get you some sticky notes.
Yep.
Always good to have those, man. But hey, regardless, terrific job. You got enough of them in there. Great job. We'll see you again here back here very soon. If not, probably Wednesday night. We may see you back here. USA, you're good there. We're back there next week. So great job. We'll talk soon.
Thank you.
All right, Matt Everett, tonight's second place finisher here at the Learnerville Speedway. We'll let him go. We will take the walk down to bladeno.com Victory Lane, where we'll visit once again a guy. It's been a little while since we've talked to Alex Brewer down here in Victory Lane, but Alex, a terrific run. The car was fast all night. The racetrack, it kind of fell into your lap. Once you got the lead, man, that thing really took off sailing. What is about Learnerville? What was about the racetrack conditions that really suit your driving style?
A lot of practice at this track. The setup was really good for when the track went slick and running the top. So yeah, it's one of my favorite tracks to run. So glad to get the win here.
Absolutely, man. Well, let me ask you about the restarts here. The last 2 restarts, you were the lead car. You were down on the low side where the racetrack tonight was really taking it up high. Was there any concern for you at all that somebody may time the line up high? Because realistically, that was where you had to do all your pass.
Yeah, I saw Matt coming on the top in 1 and 2, but my car was really good on the bottom in 1 and 2, so I stayed down there, and I think I switched it up a couple times, went to the top.
I'll tell you what, you had me concerned for a little while running low because I thought that may blow up and go south on you. But, hey, that's why you guys are racers. I'm announcers because you guys know a whole lot more than I do. Terrific job tonight here, Alex. Let me give you the microphone one more time here on bladeno.com Victory Lane. And thank the great team and sponsorship and crew.
I want to thank DWR for putting the races on, Team Dirt Warrior, all the help and practice I do with them. I got to thank Heartland Harley Davidson for they sponsored our next season, so that was nice of them. And you guys for broadcasting. And I got to thank my wife, too, for letting me race on air.
Always got to thank the significant others. That goes a long way as well here. We're celebrating Valentine's Day. There you have it, folks. Tonight's big winner here at Learnerville, car number 1, Alex Brewer. The one car gets to one plate, the big trophy, the big win. Terrific job by him. Terrific job by all these guys. And a special thanks to all of you tonight live on Facebook here. I got to thank Jim and Eric and Kyle and Mitch and Justin. You got to thank those guys for all they do for us here. Thank bladeno.com for the series sponsorship. All our great sponsors. You know what I'm going to do next? I am going to get in the jet we're going to jump to the Chili Bowl. We got Todd Stanton over there live on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch right now at the Indoor Nationals. Pro Late Models, hope you'll join us there. For Jack Chewin, Todd, and for Ron, I am Phil. We'll see you back here live tomorrow night on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Good night, everybody.
Call me the Joker, call me the fool. When she calls